Hello guys, it's your girl here. My name is Raquel Blessed. If you are here watching me, thank you for the support. For my subscribers, I want to take this opportunity to say thank you. And if you have not yet subscribed, kindly subscribe, like, comment, share, and hit the notification bell so that you get updated anytime I upload a new video. So guys, today I have a guest here. He's going to introduce himself. So we are going to have one-on-one chat. You get to know him as a person. So my guest today.
Yes.
How are you?
I'm fine.
How do you feel?
I don't know. I have a sore throat for some reason.
Sorry about that.
No, it's fine. I'll get through the day.
So kindly introduce yourself.
Most people know me as Not So Burundian, but my government name is Lee, and that's the only name I'm going to give away.
You don't want us to know you.
AKA Not So Burundian.
Okay. So Lee, what do you involve yourself into?
I involve myself in a lot of things, but the one thing that most people know me for is the YouTube channel that I have. I have a YouTube channel called Not So Burundian. Basically, what the channel does is to showcase Burundi in a light that people are not used to.
Okay.
Yes, that's in a nutshell. That's what I do.
Okay. So why the name Not So Burundian?
The name Not So Burundian for me came about because, for one, I don't speak proper Kirundi. I speak zero French.
You don't understand French?
I understand to a certain extent, but I don't speak it fluently.
Okay.
Yes. And that being the case, it led to so many people referring to me as a fake Burundian. Something like Umurundi Adakwije, a Burundian that is not fully formed.
Okay.
And so at some point, over the years, I decided to just adapt it.
Okay.
Yeah.
And you accepted it?
I accepted it.
Without any issue?
No issues at all.
Okay, so Not So Burundian, you have just given us a nutshell of what you do.
Yes.
So apart from that, where did you go to school? Because I can hear that your accent. Are you from America?
Okay, so my education history is a long one, really. It starts off in Kampala around 1994 to 1996.
Okay.
And then for the first 7 years of primary school, or rather 5 years, Tanzania, and then back to Kampala again, and then Burundi for 5 years of high school. Then I did Rwanda 2 years.
Okay.
Then I did Tanzania 2 years. And then finally I completed my university in India for 5 years.
Okay.
Yes.
So in short, you have traveled to all East African countries.
Yes, I've been to all countries.
And in one of the Asia continent, that is India.
Yeah.
So what are the differences you saw among all those countries you have been into?
The only difference is the speed at which people operate. Burundi being the slowest, in my opinion. Slowest in the sense that people are somewhat sluggish when it comes to how quickly they do things.
Yeah.
Yes.
Can you expand further? We want to know.
Expand further. Okay. For some reason, I noticed that so many Burundians operate under the notion that they have a lot of time on their hands. Yes. So they move slowly. Yes.
But
they don't have a sense of urgency, you know?
I think also it depends on the colonizers.
Colonizers?
Because I understand how French things are done. It's just process after process. It's a slow motion, like a slow motion thing. Not like how German. You see this country that were colonized by Germans or English-speaking countries, they do their things faster as compared to French-speaking countries. So you can correct me if I'm wrong, but that's my view. I think that's the reason. Yeah.
I don't know, if I was to give a small example, it would be, you know, when you get on a bus, these big buses, they call them the Costa.
Yep.
They actually stop the bus and wait for the person to get off the bus, take their time, come off the bus and go. If you were to do that in Tanzania, if your stop is coming up, you get up and begin to move towards the front of the bus before it stops. By the time the bus stops, you've already jumped out. Here, they can wait for you sweetly for 5 minutes. No issues at all. That's, man.
Yeah, so you think they should change about it?
Well, yes, they should change,
Yep.
but the change will come automatically with the new generation coming up. Those of us that are used to living outside of Burundi, we will bring about the change, I think.
So what can you speak of the service here in Bujumbura or Burundi at a whole? I mean, when I mean service, I mean when you want, for example, in a restaurant or, just someone to serve you. What can you say about it?
I guess, it all goes back to the point that I made, that, generally people are sluggish, and so customer service does become slow. But it depends on where you go. When it comes to places such as this, the service is somewhat different because I guess they have a foreign manager.
Yep.
Yes. But for most places, it's slow. And depending on the kind of service you're talking about, if you go into the public sector, then we still live in an economy where it's who knows who in order to get things going.
Okay, so Lewi, we have seen most of your videos on your YouTube channel by the name Not So Burundian. So guys, actually go follow him in his YouTube channel. His name is Not So Burundian. So we have seen you usually usually show your videos while riding. Let me just use the word cycling. So why did you choose that method?
It's simple. If I was to do that while walking, a video that would take 10 minutes would have me cover less than 1 kilometer by walking. And so if I do the same 10-minute video while cycling, I can cover more. So in a sense, I wanted to cover more of the city in very little time.
Okay.
And the best way for me to do that, the most affordable way for me rather, was with a bicycle.
Okay.
Yes, but I would have preferred if I did it with a motorcycle. That way I could cover the whole country maybe.
So you like cycling?
I like riding on 2 wheels.
Okay.
Yes, so I can also ride a motorcycle.
Okay,
yes.
So do you usually ride alone or you have other people who come along?
So far I've been riding alone. It's not until recently that I had someone else ride with me. Yeah, but most of the time I usually ride alone.
Okay.
Yes, because if I was to add somebody else, then that it makes it so much work during editing. And plus I do the whole editing on my own. Everything I manage everything personally. So
you are your own manager?
Yeah, my own manager.
You cycle, then you take your own videos, you come and edit them,
yes.
You post them. Don't you think that's a lot of work for you? You need to look for someone to assist?
It's a lot of work, yes, but at the moment I'm not willing to share the little money that I make. Maybe when I reach a certain point, I will hire someone. Yeah, but for now, the money's not enough for 2.
You're stingy?
Yes, I'm stingy for now.
So Lewi, what are some of the challenges you meet while you are there outside shooting your videos?
I don't face any challenges at all because I know for the most part Burundians are camera shy, but they don't see the camera with me when I'm riding because the camera is either on my chest or mounted on the helmet, which is something that they're not used to. Even the police is not used to that, so they never notice me. Yeah, so I don't really face any challenges when I'm filming. Yeah.
So you have said that they don't notice you. Is there something they can do if they notice you, or how is the country progressing in matters video shooting?
Okay, there are no known laws that prohibit video recording within the city, but individual men in blue might take it upon themselves to be an inconvenience to you, which would take your time, and it kills the vibe. Yeah, but there are no known laws that prohibit people from taking pictures and videos.
Okay.
Yes, but individual policemen might decide to make it hard for you for some reason. Yeah.
Okay, so we understand. So along the line of your duty, do you have a memory where you can recall the most memorable one?
The most memorable video would be the one where I was shooting that neighborhood in on your way to the airport, Quartier Miroir. Yes.
Okay.
Yeah, that was a memorable video in a sense that for the first time I was exploring Bujumbura and discovered the type of architecture that I hadn't seen before. It's a new neighborhood, newly constructed, and so many of the houses are designed in a way that is unconventional. Yeah.
Okay.
Yes, that was it. It was nice discovering that architecture in the city. Yeah.
So they are built in the design like how they built in other countries. Like I understand there is a design for India. There's design for a certain place. So just explain further.
Oh, the design is unconventional in a sense that when you go to Quartier Miroir, most houses don't have the conventional roof with tiles or
iron sheets.
No, it's just it's a flat roof.
Okay.
Yes, with,
and it's like a rectangle.
Yeah, rectangle. Yeah.
Wow.
That kind of design. Most of them are built that way.
Okay, so you like that?
Yeah, I like that design. I like that design.
Okay, so not so Burundian. I think you should take this time to talk to youths who are outside there. They look at your videos and they're just saying Burundi, there's no work, there's nowhere we can go. Yeah, so just encourage someone outside there.
Well, if you are already outside of Burundi, I don't think you need any encouragement from me because you're already making money. Anybody that makes money that isn't from this economy, I assume, is doing pretty well. But what I would do is to encourage the youth within the country to, well, if you think about it, it's actually very hard to encourage someone who has never been out of Burundi. Because for most of us that left the country and came back, it's not that we are innovative, it's not that we are creative. Most of us just copy paste what we see out there that is not here and we implement it. And so the first thing that I would do is encourage the youth in Burundi to find ways to leave the country for whatever reason. Go out there, discover other places so that you can see more. That way it will help to expand your horizon so that you may find things to do within the country. But at the moment there are so many hindrances to what someone can do, especially before you finish university, and even when you do finish university, there comes in a factor where what university did you go to, and so all these things will hinder you within Burundi. Okay. So first go out, then come back.
Okay. And what about all of us, we cannot afford to go out, and also there are some who cannot even like, let me put it this way, not all of us will become doctors, not all of us will become engineers. So those who are here, or maybe those people who live deep in rural areas, what kind of encouragement are you going to give them?
I hate to be the one to bring a dark cloud to there's really not much I can say. I mean, okay, let me give an example. Something simple that I do, like such as YouTube, which is basically the main income generator that I have right now. Something as simple as that is not available to the Burundian youth because, for one, you cannot monetize your channel in Burundi. To those of us that are lucky like me, I happen to have monetized it out of Burundi. And it is something simple that anybody can do and make money, but
yeah, I understand.
It's blocked as far as Burundi is concerned. And so, for the most part, Burundi is an upcoming economy, and almost anything that you will look to do in Burundi requires a significant amount of capital to start with. And so, there's not much I can say. I feel for the little guy. I think you should tell them something like they should involve themselves in whatever activity that comes along, because one day it will pay off. It will pay off. Okay, the one thing I can say is that if you happen to be going to school and are about to finish university, at least every year try to visit that the website called ICCR. It's the Indian Council of Cultural Relations. They offer scholarships every year.
Okay.
I still go to my main point before, which is try to find ways to leave
the country.
Yeah,
that's your take.
And then come back. Yes.
Okay.
Expand your horizons. There's very little to learn when you're within.
Okay. So where can people find you?
My contacts.
Anything just where they can find you. You have a conversation.
Oh. Oh well, I'm open to having conversations with everyone. Really, if you may find my YouTube channel, it's capital N O T dot capital S O dot Burundian. Not So Burundian on YouTube, or you can also search Not So Burundian on Instagram. And then I have a phone number. That would be 62 419 259. Yes.
Can you include the country code?
The country code. Oh, okay. It's plus 257 62 419 259.
Okay.
Yes.
So, guys, we have been having a very wonderful conversation with Not So Burundian here. You know, people who have been outside Africa at large. So, he has some views, and we respect his opinion, because you know, if you are just within Africa and someone who has traveled, how we are going to reason is totally different because of the different exposure. Yeah, so follow him on his pages, Not So Burundian. And until next time, guys, can we say we are out? Or it's too early?
We out.
We are out.
Yes.
Goodbye.